All my dear students, class 10. So, a warm good evening to everyone. Not only class 10 students, class 9 students also can join. And the teachers who are preparing for primary and high school, these people also can join, and you can understand the chemistry. It will become very easy and it is very helpful for your examination. Those who have completed Bachelor of Education, BSc, B.Ed, and class 10 students for the main preference I am giving here to class 10 students, chemistry, chemical reactions and equations. Okay, shall we start today's session? Yes. Thank you, students. Please give like. Okay, not only like, here some heart symbols are there. Please, if you give that one, it will be a support for me to teach you better. I will get some inspiration, motivation. Okay, so let's continue, students. Yes, hi students. So already we have started the chapter. So today the topic is types of chemical reaction. This topic also we have started. So types of chemical reactions, there are 4 types they have given in your class 10 textbook. Chemical combination reaction, chemical decomposition reaction, chemical displacement reaction, and chemical double displacement reaction. Today's class we are going to study about displacement reaction, that is chemical displacement reaction. So as already I have told you, just example, one story I have told you, two best friends will be there. At the time, one friend, okay, he is having jealous between them, so he will cut the friendship of both the good friends, and he will become the friend with A, and that one person will become separated from that friendship. So this is just example for what displacement reaction, for your understanding purpose. So why this element is going to fuse with this one? See, element will combine with A and B, why it is separated. So that is we are going to study in this chapter. Why displacement have to take place? What do you mean by displacement? Let's begin today's session, students. Yes. See, displacement reaction definition they have given here. The reaction in which, the chemical reaction in which one element takes place of another element. One element takes place of another element in a compound. So this is compound. 2 elements are combined. From this compound, okay, so it will take place here, and it displaces, changes the place. Okay, so this is called as displacement reaction. What happens generally, this will take place in molten state, that is aqueous state, solution form, and here more reactive element displaces less reactive element. So what do you mean by this more reactive? What do you mean by this less reactive? So I have written here reactivity series of metals. So here whatever these are there, they are more reactive element. The reactivity series increases, students. The reactivity series decreases. So gold is very less reactive, silver little bit less, mercury, copper. So lead is reactive, more reactive than these elements. So if any compound is any elements will combine with compound, if lead reacts with them, lead will displace these elements, metals. So in the examples we are going to study here. So which is the most reactive element, students? Potassium, sodium, calcium, magnesium, aluminium, zinc, iron, lead. Okay, you have to by heart this. These are the symbols. K means potassium, Na sodium, calcium, magnesium, aluminium, zinc, iron, lead. These are more reactive elements. Keep in your mind, everybody. Okay, always more reactive element displaces least reactive element or less reactive element from a compound. See, this is C is more reactive. B is less reactive, so that's why it takes the position of B. So that is called as displacement. What happened? Place changed, displaced here. So that's why displacement reaction. Simple is there. Okay. So already have told you this one. The reactions are very common in this chemistry. These reactions are very common, displacement reactions. So these occur mostly in solution form, liquid form, and more reactive metal displaces or removes least reactive element from a compound. So let's see few examples we will understand here, and also this is a very important, students. So let's continue. First example we will take. First example, iron plus CuSO4. What do you mean by CuSO4? Copper sulfate. Okay, I have told you SO4 if combines with any other element, sulfate. With whom it is combined? Copper sulfate and iron, both are reacting. So reactant it is, reactant side. So product, what happens? Can you tell? C. AB plus C. This will displace copper. Iron will displace copper. What will happen? FeSO4, ferrous sulfate will happen, and copper is separated, students. So it is more reactive than copper. How? Reactivity series you can see, students. Copper is in this position, copper. But where is iron? Iron is here. Iron is more reactive than copper. So reactivity series increases here. From hydrogen, reactivity series increases. From hydrogen, reactivity series decreases. So iron displaces copper. Iron displaces copper and copper is separated. Clear? Example, everybody understood? When iron combines with copper sulfate in solution form, iron displaces, and ferrous sulfate it happens, and copper is separated. Clear? Are you getting? Plenty of examples we are going to see in this topic. So yes, chapter 1 and chapter 2 Nihal Meti, yes, definitely I am going to take all these class 10 syllabus. Please make a video on chemistry. Yes, it is chemistry. Question practice. Oh, let's okay, fine, I got it. A few questions, some important questions will be there for examinations. Definitely we will also make a video on that important questions or some old PYQs. Okay, thank you for your best suggestions, students. So let's continue. So we will take some another example. Second example, what is Zn, students? Zinc. When zinc combines with sulfuric acid. This is sulfuric acid. King of the acid it is, H2SO4. So what happens here? Can anybody tell? Hydrogen is more reactive or zinc is more reactive? See here. Hydrogen place is here. The zinc place is here. So zinc automatically displaces hydrogen. So instead of this hydrogen position, what will come? Zinc will come. So what happens in this reaction? ZnSO4 and hydrogen gas will be liberated, students. This is the symbol of liberation. Gases generally the symbol we have to put like this because they liberate gases. Understood the second reaction, everybody? Displacement reaction. What happened? Displaced. Zinc came and combined with sulfate and hydrogen is separated. Displacement. Simple, easy. Okay, so just practice. We have to practice five times each reaction. If you practice 5 times, it will become easy. Simply copy paste. No, you have to understand what is Fe, what is CuSO4, what happens after reaction. Okay, yes. So it is zinc sulfate. What is H2, students? Hydrogen. Clear? Yes. We will take a few more examples here. So this zinc combines with copper sulfate. Zinc is more reactive or copper is more reactive? Let's see, copper place is here and zinc place is here. So zinc automatically it displaces copper. So what happens? Zinc copper sulfate, CuSO4 copper sulfate, yes. So ZnSO4 will happen, students. Zinc sulfate plus copper will be separated. Clear? Easy? Yes. Let's take few more examples here. Mg. Mg means what? You have to remember, students, a little bit confusion. Mg and Mn. Mn is manganese. Mg is magnesium. Sodium, magnesium. Number 12, atomic number 12, magnesium. When magnesium will combines with what? Same, that is copper sulfate. Can you tell what happens? Magnesium is more reactive, copper is more reactive. Which one? Copper is here. Where is magnesium, students? Yes, magnesium is here. So magnesium automatically displaces copper. So what happens? Magnesium sulfate will happen and copper will be separated. See, one thing I want to tell you, you do not have to write like this. If you write this one, it will become wrong. O always you have to write capital because sulfur, oxygen, magnesium, three elements are combined. Always I am observing few students, they are writing in the examination CO2. This is completely wrong, students. So how you have to write carbon dioxide? C, capital O and 2. Clear? So H2O. Capital letter you have to write capital. Got it clear? Yes. So now we will see some more examples of displacement reaction here. So now the fifth, let us see now. Only few examples have been given in your textbook, but we are solving more and more for your better understanding. Okay. So next Pb. Pb means what? Lead. When lead combines with copper chloride, CuCl2, Cl chlorine, Cu copper. When combines both together, copper chloride. So when lead will react with copper chloride, what happens? Copper. Where is lead? Lead is here, copper is here. So lead is more reactive than copper. So what happens? PbCl2. What do you mean by PbCl2? Lead chloride. Lead chloride. And what happens? Copper will be separated. Clear? All these are balanced only. No need to worry. Clear? Are you getting? Understanding? Okay, let's continue some few more examples, students. Before here, I want to just check it out. Few comments which are coming here. Yes, anime. Thank you so much for your hi. He said hi. Vaibhav Bustali. Okay, after a long time you have joined my channel. Few days you have not joined my class. Okay, PbCl2 plus Cu. Very good. Correct answer you have given, Vaibhav. Thank you, Vaibhav. So you are understanding the chapter, I think. So you are getting here. Okay, fine. It is helpful for you, this video live session. Okay, much gratitude. Let's continue, students, here. Can you tell me, students, what do you mean by KBr? What do you mean by KBr? KBr. Br is one element, K is one element. K means potassium, Br means bromine. Potassium bromide. When potassium bromide will combine with chlorine, what happens? Whether reaction will take place. Let's see. Let's check it out. Chlorine. Where is the chlorine? Chlorine is not there. So what happens? Uh, Chlorine is more reactive than bromine. It is not there in reactivity series because these are metals. Reactivity series of metals we have written. So bromine is a liquid non-metal. Okay, let's try to understand. Yes, chlorine is more reactive than bromine. So what happens, students? Potassium chloride and bromine will be formed. KCl, potassium chloride and bromine will be separated. So in this reaction, what we have understood? Displacement reaction. More reactive element displaces less reactive element. Displacement reaction. Another example, let's see here. See how many plenty of examples are there. You just practice these reactions. Definitely you will understand the topic and you will understand. So one more example is there here. Let's see now. AgNO3. What is AgNO3, students? Ag, silver. N, nitrogen. O, oxygen. When they combine, silver nitrate. SO4, sulfate. CO3, carbonate. NO3, nitrate. Silver nitrate. Clear? Silver nitrate when combines with copper. Silver is more reactive or copper is more reactive? Silver place is here. Copper place is here. So copper is separate here. So what it will do? It will displaces or not? Least reactive element. Yes. Least reactive elements, most reactive elements. So definitely copper will displaces silver. So copper will displaces silver. CuNO3 twice. Copper nitrate will form, students. Cu. So this is the formula of copper nitrate. We have to write it correctly. Only if you write CuNO3 it will become wrong. CuNO3 twice we have to write, and the remaining element is silver. 2 is there. So 2Ag. Ag means silver. Silver is displaced by this copper. Copper is most reactive than this silver. Most reactive element always displaces least reactive element or less reactive element. The more reactive elements comes in the place of less reactive element. Got it? Clear? Understood? So definition, the reaction, displacement reaction. Okay, displacement reaction, the reaction in which one element takes place of another element, So Fe is taking place of another elements in a compound is called displacement reaction. You can write this definition also, or you can write the chemical reaction in which more reactive element displaces less reactive element from a compound is called displacement reaction. So generally this takes place in what? Aqueous form, solution form, students. And always you have to keep in your mind, the more reactive metal displaces least reactive element or less reactive element. So this is also very important. So this for by hearting this very easy formula is there. कतरीना ने कार मांगी आल्टो जेन फेरारी, फिर भी है क्यों silver Audi. So this is one formula is there, just by heart for fun. Okay, for easy to remember there is a formula. So just you have to remember. So you have to remember which is the most reactive element metal? Potassium. Potassium is highly reactive. If you just keep in the air, what happens? It catches fire. If you throw in water, it reacts vigorously and it catches fire. So that's why potassium and sodium, they are kept in kerosene. Okay, clear? Okay. Potassium and sodium are kept in kerosene, because kerosene will not react with that. If you put in water, it reacts very vigorously, catches fire. So once again, let us see now. Iron copper sulfate. Iron displaces copper, so ferrous sulfate, and copper is displaced. Zinc, sulfuric acid or hydrogen sulfate we can call. So zinc combines with sulfate, zinc sulfate will form and hydrogen will be separated. Zinc, copper sulfate. So zinc is more reactive, so zinc sulfate will form and copper will be separated. So magnesium is more reactive than copper, magnesium sulfate and copper will be displaced, changed the place. Lead chloride, copper will be separated. So potassium chloride, bromine will be separated. Silver nitrate is there, combines with copper to form copper nitrate. Copper nitrate formula you have to remember, CuNO3 twice, CuNO3 twice, copper nitrate. Okay, yes, clear? Sumant, hello sir, big fan. Oh my god. Thank you, Sumant, for joining my session. So, anyway, he is reacting potassium bromide. Potassium bromide, yes, correct, exactly. I have asked what do you mean by KBr. He have reacted and he has given the answer. Vaibhav is giving silver nitrate. Yes, exactly. Fine, fantastic, wonderful. You people are. So, let's continue some. Shall we continue today or we will continue in the next class? Double displacement reaction. Types of chemical reaction we have already completed 3. Combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction. Another one is there, double displacement reaction. So double displacement reaction, what happens? No single element will be there. Both will be compounds. Here one is element and another will be compound. Okay, least reactive element is displaced by most reactive element. But one element and one compound is there compulsory in displacement. So see here, A plus BC. So what happens? AC plus B will be separated. Same thing here. A iron, BC CuSO4. AC happened. A plus C and this B is separated, students. Got it? That's why I have given this formula very it will become very easy for you people. So no problem. Tomorrow daily few hours, a few time we have to spend with our studies. Definitely we will score more for class 10 students. So definitely tomorrow we are going to continue the chapter session. Yes, Sumant, bye sir, bye Sumant, thank you so much. In the next class we are going to continue that double displacement reaction. Not only double displacement reaction, we will study more and more. Okay, thank you, bye all, take care my dear lovely students, you are my brothers and sisters, you have to score more, that is my ambition. Okay, yes, bye.